Hello everybody, I hope everybody's having a great day today. What we are doing today is working on determining my absolute 100% favorite products. If I needed to stop or had to stop whatever doing YouTube, yes, I would go through my entire collection and of course more would get decluttered, but what would I absolutely keep? Now, right now, I have in front of me some things that I consider #1 faves, but there are other products that are also #1 faves, but I only have one face. So we'll start with these 1A. And then we'll go to 1B. I figured that might be a good way to start. So 1A, I have Touch and Soul. So far, this is my favorite primer. I don't know, it's beautiful. It actually fills in my pores. I mean, not 100%. I would love it if it was 100%, but I haven't found anything that's 100%, and that's fine. That's just fine. It's the closest I've come to, so it's part of it. I don't have now with me a favorite eyebrow product, but that's okay. It's still trial and error. I've gone through at least 50, and I'm not exaggerating. If you go back to the beginning of my Project Pan journey, I went through a lot of eyebrow products because I had BoxyCharm and they always sent a lot of them out. So before we get started, be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell. And I'll stop babbling, I hope. So far, my 1A includes my Chanel foundation in B20. I absolutely adore this. I always start it on the back of my hand because I want to squish those beautiful little treasures of bubbles that give me the most beautiful color on my face. I love it. I love it. And I love using my Merit brush. It does come with a brush, but it's tiny. It's tiny. So I like using my Merit brush. It's a little bit bigger. This foundation is not full coverage, which is fine. I don't need full coverage. I'm not going on the runway. I'm not going to prom. I'm not getting married. Already am. If any of those things were happening, then I would try to just see if I could build it up a little bit. But seeing a little bit of skin underneath, in my opinion, is better because the makeup makes your... Makeup is to enhance your natural beauty, and you guys know how much I love shimmers, so I will do other things just to enhance my natural beauty because I'm already gorgeous as it is, and leave the really big makeup look to the eyes. So a little, what's the word I'm looking for, balance, as it were. So 2 pumps for me is good. Some people might like less. I've actually used 3 pumps before, but today I think I'm going to leave it to 2 because it's another hot day going to be. I've got something that's pilling. I have not put eyeshadow primer on because I don't believe I will need it. I am, for the first time today, starting to test a mascara, and I'm not going to tell you what it is. Ooh, I look ghostly on camera, but not so much in real life. Okay, so #1 is Chanel. I'm not going to tell you what the mascara is because I'm testing. I wish it was my own that I created, but no. My 1A concealer is the Rare Beauty. This is very light. It's very light because I was a dodo. When you guys know how hard it is to order online, so we shall leave it at that. So thanks to Rose from Rose and Ben, I am taking a bit of my coral colored blush from Purlisse, and I'm going to try, I did it once, sort of. I might need more. See, last time I put too much, and this time I might be putting not enough. So we shall see if this works, if this is enough, because last time I did put too much on. I've got 4 eye creams on. My skin is so dry, and you would think it wouldn't be because it is so muggy. So this color is 180W. Yeah, it's a little light, but it's my 1A, which is why it's gone down. And most of the time I'm trying to finish this. It's been taking like a year. Do I have a dent? No, just it doesn't want to empty. And I have found that a sponge is best. And no, it's dry. I don't like the feeling of a wet sponge on my face. It's oogie. I got that from hubby. Oogie. That really does work. What she did, it was on Instagram. I'll try to remember to link it. She actually used powder, and you may see the video I did of that before, but I tried powder on one side and the Purlisse on the other, and of course I will prefer the Purlisse simply because it is more emollient, and powder is me. I don't like powder on my under eyes. I really don't. I don't. Okay, so this 1A, I might actually have to do 1A-1. Yeah, we're going into legal papers here because this is powders. So I love love. So, and it says love. Okay. The funny part about this palette is that I never really liked peachy or orangey blushes before, and then I got my hands on this palette. Okay, so that part is done, and I will need to change my battery soon. Yes. Okay, so now then, where are we? Oh, I forgot to do that. Oh well. Oh well. Let's get into the eyes. What started me on the YouTube's journey? In a way, it was hubby, partly because of this. My By Terry in Black Star. This is the most amazing shadow crayon I have had the pleasure to come across. This started my love of cool tones because I didn't know any better before. This started, well, no, it didn't start my love of makeup. I loved makeup, but this made me love makeup even more, and I didn't think that was possible, but I didn't know enough to know that I loved it as much as I actually do. And this is the most amazing, amazing crayon I've come across. I have come across a fair few, but not nearly as many as are out there. I wish I could. I would love to get my hands on more crayons to be able to test out more formulas, but this one, as far as I'm concerned, is the number one. And then we've got this color. Like, seriously? Seriously? Okay, sorry about that. I had to switch a battery. Never did it that quickly before, but there we go. So here we go with the Black Star. But then I have a Charlotte Tilbury liner. Let's see if I can do it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's temperamental. And the worst part is, I don't even know what color it is. It's not black. It looks brown, but I don't think it's brown. And this little method of doing my eyeliner, I learned from Amanda Zed. You just put a little bit extra in the corner in the waterline and you drag it up. So thank you very much, Amanda, for that. And it's perfect because we all know how much trouble I have doing a line, and it always ends up drooping because I have downturned hooded eyes with creepy skin. So I've got a trifecta of issues. So if I can make this work, I'm pretty sure you guys would have no trouble either. Okay, that was lucky. I know it's not purple or green, which is what the colors I should be wearing are, but I love these colors. I really, really do. They are absolutely gorgeous. So this, whatever this color is 1A-1 and 1A-1 Black Star. It's got to be Black Star. I mean, granted, you can get any color. This formula is brilliant. I like this formula over the Bobbi Brown and over the Laura Mercier. There we go. Definitely over the e.l.f. And as much as I like the Luxaza, over that one, even over this Luxaza one. So the By Terry so far is my fave. I dream of trying the Rare Beauty and the Victoria Beckham. I have a couple of the Victoria Beckham potted shadows, but I don't have any of her crayons. Okay, so we are now into, what are we into? Me going to start testing this out. I shall return. I'm back and I might be in big trouble. This mascara I'm testing, I received it Thursday or Friday, and this is the first time I opened it. I didn't even open it to look at the wand when I received it because I didn't want my first opinion. I wanted everything to be fresh the first time I used it, because once you get air in there, that's when things change. The chemical formulation will change. That's when things start maneuvering and whatnot. And when it comes to new mascaras, we all know how difficult they are to get started. I don't know if you can notice that or not, but, and yes, I did curl my lashes as well, but it's beautiful. My lashes just don't want to hold the curl. Like, by the time I've got the curl, I go over there to do the curl, and by the time I come back, the curl is gone before I've even got the wand out. So I might have to do one eye at a time next time I do my makeup, and hopefully that'll be tomorrow. Okay, but first day trying this, and I'm not saying this, I'm not getting paid to test this. Okay, this was a gift, and I will not let myself be influenced into, you have to give us a great review or else. Now, if you are asking me to review something and are giving me that gift, I will give an honest review because I would want the same thing. I rely a lot on those YouTube videos. Should I get this or not? I have very little money to spend. So if I listen to somebody and they tell me it's a great product and I get it home and it's crap, I'm unfollowing that person. I may not say it in a video because I don't want that person to suffer. The only blowback will be I will no longer watch that person's videos. So I want 100% honesty and a good sign. So for the next 2 weeks that I will be testing this every time I put my makeup on, we'll see if it gets better the longer it's open, just like every other mascara out there. Okay, so let's get back to 1A-1 lip liner, Charlotte Tilbury. I would like a little bit darker than the Pillow Talk, but this is the one I have right now. When I go buy a new one in 6 months maybe, I will get a little bit darker. Now, the problem I have, the next problem I have is it's a toss-up between my next 2 products. I put one down to use, but the other one, it has my heart as well. But I think I'm going to put the first one on as my 1A-1 because it's a little less expensive. Okay, a lot. I might put the other one in my -2, but we'll take the Mademoiselle Mauve number 100 from L'Oreal. I just realized I looked and looked and looked for a name and I never found it, and look at that. So because of the color of this, maybe some of you will be able to figure out what my other one is. That's very expensive. I have a habit of putting on more and more and more, so this time I'm being a good girl. So this is my 1A-1 face favorites in makeup. And the funny thing is, I've got powder and a cream for my eyes, and -2 will be reversed. I have tried to do my favorites before, but for some reason it's like, okay, there's my favorites, there's my favorites. I want this to be more precise. I want this particular series to be more precise, which is why I've put the 1A-1 on it, just like legal paperwork would have. And maybe that will keep me a little more on point. That and going to record everything down. So there we go. There is my first ultimate. This is what I would keep makeup if I stopped doing YouTube. Thank you everybody once again for coming to visit with me. Please leave me a comment, like my video, and subscribe to my channel. À bientôt.